Good morning, rise and shine, Vincennes. It's 6:06 on a Monday morning. Dustin Fuller joined now by Robin Overby from Bethlehem General Baptist Church. It's time for our moments of positivity. Man, simplicity, such a positive thing at times, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it can be, but it seems like for some people, positivity is difficult. But it's really, and I think a lot of it is just how you get up and start your day. If I get up and put my feet on the ground, I'm ready to go. I'm not. I know some people, it takes them, 30 minutes. I know people that say, "Don't talk to me for the first hour." Don't even talk to me until I've sat down, I've had my coffee, I've had my bagel or whatever. Don't talk to me for the first hour because and I'm the opposite. I get up, I'm ready to go. Let's start this day off with a bang. So I think starting your day that way, um, I think it makes a difference in your whole day. Uh, and I'm not putting down anybody who is a slow starter in the morning, because I know a lot of those people who are very positive people. But attitude makes a big difference in about everything that you do. You have a positive attitude, you have a positive outlook. We all have problems, we all have issues, but it's not the problems, it's how you handle them. You know, um, just try to be positive, try to be the optimist in the room. And see how much better it makes your day. See how much better it makes the moment. See how much better it just makes the issues. I'm gonna tell you a quick little story. Um, there was I don't know that this is true. I don't think that it is. But this guy is at work one day and he goes to leave and his truck won't start. So he looks at a buddy and he said, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you take me home?" And the guy said, "Sure." So they get to the guy's house and he said, "Hey, come on in for, a drink before you go home." And he's like, "Okay." So as they're walking up to the guy's house, he stops. He's got this tree outside and he stops and he touches several of the leaves on this tree before he walks in the house. And then he goes in and the guy watches and he thinks, well, that's kind of weird. So they go in the house and during their conversation, he said, "Well, can you pick me up in the morning? Take me to work?" And the guy says, "Sure." So the next morning he shows up to pick up his friend. His friend comes out of the house and he reaches up and he just touches two or three of the leaves at the most. And then he gets in the truck and they're heading to work. And the other guy said, "Well, okay, you got me. I don't understand this whole thing. You got home last night." And he said, "You reached up and touched a whole bunch of those leaves. And this morning you walk out and you touch about three. What's going on?" He said, "You know what? When I get home at the end of the day," he said, "I hang all my troubles and all my issues on that tree and I don't take them in the house with me." And he said, "In the morning," he said, "I come out and I pick my troubles back up, and there never seemed to be as many as there were when I got home." Yeah. And I always liked that story. I always liked that. Like I said, I doubt that it's true. Could be, but and I just like it. I think it's a good way. Um, you know, I think it's a good thing to do. You don't want to take all your troubles from work home. You want to take all your troubles from home to work either. So hang them on the tree outside. Just don't kill the tree with.
Yeah, no, I get that. And I mentioned simplicity earlier. One thing, Mike Crivens and Al Killian, they're two guys I've worked with over the years at ESPN. In fact, Mike's
Yeah,
actually the ops guy up at Whitestown right now for the Little League regionals for baseball that's going on up there right now.
yeah,
And one thing that is always on the list for the runners that take care of all the little things that the crew can't take care of is PB and J. You think, why on earth are grown men eating PB and J sandwiches? Simplicity. And
Hey,
simplicity is sometimes all you need to be happy.
absolutely. I ain't nothing wrong with a good PB and J, man.
No.
That's that's on my lunch menu every once in a while. So yeah.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
one of my, like, it's kind of a secret happy go to. Like, I
yeah.
can relax. I can be a kid again for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, crunchy or creamy
I'm a
peanut
creamy
butter?
guy.
Are you? Okay, well,
Hey, there's nothing
guess
wrong with
we all
crunchy.
have our so I,
Nothing
I
wrong with crunchy.
I mean I have both. It depends on what I'm eating it on. On a PB and J, I like the crunchy. If it's on pancakes, I want the creamy. So,
I
but
get I get that. We're
yeah,
coming up on our wall, Robin. Thank you for joining us. And if you're looking for a church home, Bethlehem General Baptist, 9 West Jefferson, Sunday morning service begins at 10:30.